Hey there, this is Heather with Sold by Curt and Heather. I'm here today at my house because we of course are staying at home like the rest of America. I'm on my front porch and I'm here today to give you some market updates. I think a lot of you are wondering what's going on in the housing market. Are we able to perform? How have we been performing so far and what's been going on? We just recently got our March statistics, so let's see what's been going on in March. Our new listings are actually up by 2%. Now this is compared to last March, so March of 2019 compared to March of 2020, and we're up 2%. That's not bad. If we break it down by price range though, there's a little something that's kind of skewing our numbers. This range here, $99,000 or less, is actually increased by 11.1%. That's kind of high. The rest of these ranges here have big decreases. So that's a little odd, but it does make our overall increase 3.6%. So that's not bad. And again, this is March of last year compared to March of this year. What's going on here, I'm not entirely sure. There might be some, investors, people in those price ranges, or sometimes those markets, especially investor markets, the homes are unoccupied, so this quarantine stuff really wouldn't affect them. I'm not entirely sure. We'll see how that plays out. For our pending sales, that's homes that would have recently gone under contract within the past few weeks and have not closed yet, are up a total of 9%. So that's pretty good. I broke it down again by these same price ranges. Our 100 to 199 is a decrease of 16%, but everything else is an increase. So that means we're still closing deals and have been recently. Our closed sales are actually up 8.4%. Now these are single family homes that we're talking about here. These reflect what began in January and February. These homes probably came on the market in January, February, and went under contract in January and February, and therefore closed in March. So that would have been kind of before we were under these restrictions from the pandemic. People were still out looking. We weren't quite sure what was going to happen with this. So our average sales price, again, from compared to March of last year, is actually up 6%. That's pretty good. Sales prices have been going up. Year to date, they're up 7.5%. And that's from March to March. We did see a decline in 2008 to 2012, and that was our last market crash, if any of you remember that, mortgage related. I'm sure all the realtors remember that. We're still recovering, but there's been a steady increase since 2012, and what that tells us is that the housing market was really strong before this pandemic came on, and we're hoping that it continues to stay strong. And if it does, that will help our economy somewhat. The markets have declined greatly. Unemployment has gone through the roof, so those things are going to affect it. But if our housing market can stay steady, hopefully that will help keep us in check. So overall, our new listings and sales are up from March to March, but our days on market are down 16%. That means homes are selling quicker. And I think a lot of the reason for that is our inventory. Our current housing inventory for sale is down by over 11%. So what's happening is you're seeing multiple offers and bidding wars, particularly in this 200 to 449 range. That's kind of a typical home. That's where most of our homes are sold in this area. And so what's happening is they're coming on the market and then being sold amazingly quick. And that's just because there's just not that much out there for people to see. People still want to buy houses. They want to take advantage of the lower interest rates, and sometimes you just have to move. That's what happens in life. We have to do it. So let's hope that our economy stays strong. Let's hope that the housing market stays strong, and that we all have a good investment in the homes that we bought. What will be really interesting is to see what happens in April and May, because that's going to be a better indicator of how we've been affected by the pandemic and all these shutdowns. And we'll see what happens. I will let you know what happens, and I'll be back with you in April and May, and we'll see how we're doing. For now, stay safe, stay home, take care. Bye.